driving tips brought to us by Discovery Parts. Hey, if you haven't been to their website yet, go check it out. It's a fantastic website for all of your safety gear needs. And guess what? It's just not safety gear. Go look. There's a whole lot of items on there that you can get to equip yourself up for the racetrack. We're here today to talk about how to deal with when you're getting passed by a faster car and that faster car then gets into some traffic. And I just want to reflect back on my days when I was racing in the old, we call it Grand Am series, and I was racing GT cars, and I would have Daytona prototypes pass me, right? And when that would occur, sometimes that Daytona prototype would get caught in traffic, and it was very, very tempting to go right back around them when it was in traffic. And you know what? That actually slows me up, slows them up, and actually is very close to a big accident. And I do notice that quite often when I'm racing in sports and endurance racing, such as Champ Car, American Endurance Racing, and World Racing League. And that is this: when you get into traffic, and let's say you look up and you see in your mirror a car that's been catching you at about 2 seconds a lap, and they pass you. There's a very good likelihood if they've been catching you at 2 seconds a lap and they go by you, they're going to go away from you still at 2 seconds a lap. But what I see more often than not is when somebody gets passed like this, and that car that just passed them gets into a bunch of traffic, they think that's a great opportunity then, if they get caught up, to repass that guy and say, hey, I got right back by him. And all that does is just slow both of you down. But another thing that occurs is when that faster car has passed the slower car and then they both catch even slower traffic, that faster car is not expecting the car they just passed to repass them. So now you're actually looking for a very big high accident rate. What I recommend you do when you see that occurring and that faster car that just got around you is catching up on slower traffic, lay off, tuck in behind them, and when they go by somebody into the turn, just go right in behind them. You'll be amazed at how now you've gotten by those two other cars really quickly, whereas otherwise you'd have been pulled in behind them and slowed down. So again, my recommendation over my experiences over the years is don't go dive bombing that car that just passed you that's going 2 and 3 seconds a lap faster. Tuck in behind them, and when they come up to lap traffic, go ahead and try to use that gap that they're creating to go in behind with them on that gap, and you'll get through that as much quicker than you ever would before. And you'll avoid a lot more accidents.